Back to Erangel for the final game of the day, the final game of the weekend, and the final game of PCS6 Europe. Will Entropiq get their hands on the trophy? It's unlikely for another team to usurp them, but the fact is it's still possible, and they've still got a bit of work to do. It's a 5 o'clock to an 11 o'clock plane path. A fairly even plane here for our last game. Wouldn't have it any other way. Hypoc, I cannot wait.
No, absolutely. This is really come down to the wire. Yes, obviously it's a big factor. Entropiq need to drop a donut here or have a poor game to leave the door open. But with the way things concluded in the previous, I mean, for Northern Lights to be the ones to come through, FaZe also finding a big kill stack there, it's still doable, man. It's definitely still doable.
And there's so much on the line as well. 2nd and 3rd place, 4th and 5th place. Heroic with a big game can leap up, like Martin said on the desk. All sorts of position swaps can happen up and down the order throughout this entire game. It is not all about winner takes all. $250,000, a place further down the leaderboard it is literally thousands of dollars worth of difference here. So all of these teams have so much to play for. This must be really high intensity. And then back off before it gets too risky. They don't mind only getting 2 or 3 kills and then backing off, provided that they also get all 4 alive still. Road to Glory and Thunder now, unfortunately, rotating through each other.
Salak with an actually making it work there. BNR actually finds a tag with the bolty, but unable to close that one out. The other 3 members of Road to Glory have fallen already. BNR down to 24 HP. Tries to find the spray. He's actually going to put Hibako down. Goes for the no-scope, but yeah, his days are numbered. Thunder going to be the ones to wipe him out. Actually, Squeaky coming through with the flush onto Salak there, finding a kill point, but Circle posting up, centering up here. BBL get themselves into the compound just outside Pachinki now, so a really good position for them to be in. FaZe actually, look at this. They're going to get into it with Entropiq. This is a huge fight that could break out here.
I'll tell you what, if Entropiq wipe FaZe to begin with in this game, that'll all but seal the deal. Gustav knocked at the moment. Vex immediately running back to engage. Knows that this is the fight they have to win. Also, if FaZe win this fight, Entropiq could go home with 0 points from this final game. A lot riding on the next minute.
Yeah, Gustav actually down to about 30 HP. Almost confirmed off in the flush here. Diggory now coming up. The reinforcements have arrived for FaZe, but Nailep actually going to confirm Gustav putting FaZe down to 3 members.
Vex goes into the sewer there, unfortunately. Won't be able to rejoin the rest of his team, getting put under an enormous amount of pressure from Na'Vi. And now Team Liquid off the back of NLT.
That nade is huge. It's going to find Batulins now. Northern Lights get punished on this rotation as they come towards the church, but Mexi standing strong here for Liquid. Actually, Spyro with a nice little off angle towards James, but only about 30-40 damage done through here. No possibility of the res coming through. It's just Lou and Spyro here. Perfectix had to divert. Actually, the confirm comes through as well. Mexi gets picked off by Keppa.
And here comes the rest of Team Liquid. They're moving up onto Mexi. You know, if Northern Lights are able to find one more knock here from range, I mean, they might even get the res on Batulins, but they have to do this quick.
The problem being, Entropiq now going to be forced towards a team that's looked so comfortable on the edge, and that's Heroic. They're still 4 strong out on the edge here. Evas actually going to find another kill point up. 2 for Entropiq now.
That is sheesh territory. I mean, Skade, I guess, will be kind of happy with that. Footballist, their push onto FaZe, not working out the way they would have expected, unfortunately. Nailcop at least will be able to get a revive off in this Wizard Tower, but this is... there's not much you can do from this position. Entropiq and Heroic in the meantime, they're not backing down from this fight as well. I think Lucarux feels like he can take this, but Beanie says no, it's not just the bolties I'm good with. Have a frag.
Entropiq now have to try and recover from this situation as Page again looking to take control of the high ground here. Lucarux, no chance of the res coming through. Entropiq are going to be 3 up in the vehicle. They've got to just make a mad send for it.
Heroic going for Entropiq, hammer and tongs here. They opt to sacrifice Lucarux for the opportunity to get somewhere close to the middle of the circle. Will they be able to survive? They're getting shot at by multiple teams. Football is looking for one.
They're down.
They get 2. Never mind. And Spyro with the 3rd as well. That's Entropiq eliminated, but it's not with 0 points.
It isn't. 2 kill points is all they have to do here. Na'Vi actually on the send here towards Thunder. It's actually Skade to find some damage on to find the assist. Thunder will fall in 13th. Na'Vi find themselves as two now outside on, well, actually inside the circle now on the northeast side. Skade a little bit disconnected from it, but the bar is set now. Northern Lights, they have a huge task ahead of themselves if they still want to contest for this top spot. 34 alive here coming into phase 5.
Oh, DFX coming in and saying, how do you do to footballist? FaZe Clan trying to get every point they possibly can, but Odin...
They traded.
Oh, wow.
They actually traded it.
Goes for the flush. That is beautiful stuff. Diggory there to hold his teammate. That is a critical kill for FaZe. We'll see how much it matters, though. Here comes Heroic onto Ents.
Now, Curexi did fall in the fray as they forced their way towards the west side of the circle. Outside of the zone right now, you can see the split from Ents set up to greet them here. Squeaky just got to do some damage. That's all he has to do in this scenario.
Chucking the flashbangs, every grenade going everywhere, manages to get T-boned. That is a critical point for them. Unfortunately, though, they're directly behind Heroic. If Heroic take out Ents, they're basically guaranteed 6th. And actually, Ents struggling a little bit now as well. Heroic need to find a way to pick themselves up.
I mean, Squeaky, like I said, he's done the damage. 3 kills on the board for him, and the rest of Ents will be able to recover and actually find themselves in a position to engage onto Team Race to the north side. Beamy actually opens up onto Hyman, but he's way out in the open here. Goes for the switch onto the bolt. Nothing comes through of it. Hyman will seal the deal.
And that's Heroic eliminated. They will not be able to chase the top 5. Let's take a look at where the circle next takes us. We have seen our share of hard shifts. It moves on to the road. BBL Esports will be very happy with their central location. NLT still in, as Hal is the first of the teams to go out in the placement. Is also quite impressive. Let's not forget that. Alia moving in on NLT. They definitely hear the footsteps. And that's a point for them. And an extra one from placement as Na'Vi are eliminated.
Absolutely is. Fex now, 80 actually falls very early on in this engagement. Fex has to toe the line here, has to hit the deck actually. Initially, the third party damage coming through from BBL. Mexi going to get the better of him though. Liquid as 3 now. We'll try and reinforce this hold towards the church. Diggory, last man standing for FaZe. Can he put anything else up before he falls?
Great flashbang straight on to Diggory. The rest of the team now slowly getting flushed. Trying to figure out where those guns are. Remember, both of these teams still have to make it into zone. And Diggory now seriously struggling. The flashbangs have been on point for Team Liquid, smoking their advance as they continue to push in 3v1. Diggory holding out hope, but those are fading right now for FaZe Clan.
BBL looking to come through, try and find some of the action here. Elsewhere, Pixel going to find Vard. No way Diggory goes for this res, right? Surely not. BBL coming through. Is the timing could be absolutely disastrous for FaZe.
If he's able to get this res off, that's amazing. Team Liquid moving north. They're fighting Skade. This is a massive 4-way at the moment. Nowick gets tagged, but Pixelic isn't seen by Clip. Here's the audio cue, but a bit too late. Pixel will be able to get that knock. Now he's looking for Mexi as well. Can he do the double? Nate, I think that's far. Second one as well, a little bit closer. Mexi gets the trade, but the zone is going to have the last word on this one, I think. That's Liquid out.
Mexi found the first, and finally Jempty puts him down, but again, the blue going to be a factor here for Skade. Diggory might even try and come forward north and try and find these kill points here as I think actually Skade are managing to escape away. It's Jempty carrying Nowick to safety, but Nookie now looking to do some damage, finds the confirm. Jempty will fall as well. We're into our top 4, Joro. Look at Batulins. He's got the rat spot inside the back of the truck. He just needs Diggory to fall here to secure second place.
Yep, don't forget, it's not all about chasing Entropiq. They have to defend
Diggory's
this as well.
out.
That's Diggory out. Beautiful headshot from the SKS of Rustenmar.
Like I said, the kill feed knowledge is there. No way, Code Mark. He's thinking about posting a nade into the backside of the truck.
Do it.
We've read this perfectly now, and even with the damage mitigation, still going to find him there. Batulin's out in 3rd place. It'll be a straight up 4v3 for BBL. Indeed, Eds now have just such a small slither to work with on the north side of the road. Code Marco actually eating up a ton of damage off that molly, just down to 1 HP. They're able to stick the first aid here. Nookie and Rustenmar still trying to get aggressive on this, try and convert this damage into something. Nookie going to find an opening in Okjaro.
Doing work there. Fenderloss with the bolty in the back, trying to find a way to anchor and hopefully get a quick knockoff. They're not going to find it just yet. Tenderloss doing his best to hold the team at bay, but because Code Marco has been knocked, Ents feel like they can progress and move further into this position. As a duo, though, they have to be so careful. The problem is the longer they wait, the longer BBL have to revive Code Marco and make it a 4v2. So they have to push in aggressively, and they have to do it now. Nookie goes down, one player left. It's Rustin Marfa, and he's gone out in the middle of the road. BBL Esports will get the final chicken dinner of PCS6, but it's Entropiq who walk away with the spoils. What a game.
Respect my mind, no die from last y'all. I pray my dick get big as the Apple Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn, I feel amazing. Damn, I'm in the matrix. My mind is living on cloud nine, and this line is never on vacation.